closely. You're about to experience a nigga moment.
They created
You
the
the
crime bill.
fakest nigga I ever seen in my life.
They created the crime bill.
I see you in person.
They created the crime bill.
They created what you said.
They created.
I'm done, bro. You a fake nigga. I hope everybody see that.
I appreciate,
fake, bro. I'm gonna expose you to everybody. And when I see you, nigga, we gonna be. It's gonna be on. I want you to know that because you call me on the phone and you saying all this, and then you get on the live stream and you playing this shit. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Is that black on black crime? Is that black on black crime?
You's a bitch. I told you. Everybody on your live stream know you's a bitch. And when I see you, I'm whooping your ass. I would cuss, but I'm a Christian. Everybody got it on live stream.
I like it.
You want to be hood, nigga? You want to be hood?
Find your core character, Sean. You are an oppressed black man from the ghetto.
Yeah, I'm having trouble finding this one, man.
Hey, think Tupac.
You on the phone talking shit to me, and you call me and saying you apologize? Yeah, nigga.
I never apologized.
You apologize?
I never
You
apologized.
didn't apologize. My wife listened to you, nigga.
I never apologized. What I said was,
Let's wrap.
Two grifters start fighting, and if you want to see the full debate, that's the title, Hotep Jesus versus Brandon Tatum.
You gotta understand.
Wait, I think to be
This
fair,
gentleman that we have on the line is up here because now I'm speaking for a lot of people here, so I don't want you to take offense when I call you grifting, because this is a joke. We've always said that it's grifting season. There's a lot of grifters in here, and there's a lot of grifters here, right? Now, here's the thing. We know that your career is very much based on approval of white conservatives.
How?
So let's talk about this. Did you or did you not work for Teep USA?
Yes, I did.
Okay, was that for Black Outreach?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so you worked for Teep USA on Black Outreach, but yet you went to your Twitter and you said, "I am not pro-black." So if you don't care about black people,
no.
Why would you? So then what is the purpose of working with TPUSA to bring black votes if you're not pro-black, if you don't care about black people?
Let me explain this. I didn't say I didn't care about black people. You gotta be out of your mind and think I don't care about black people. I said I'm not singularly pro-black. I said I'm pro-everybody.
You said I'm not pro-black.
No, bro. I love white people just as much as I love black people.
That has to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard someone say. That's like me saying, I love your kids as much as I love mine. No, don't get me wrong. Most kids are amazing. They're cool, but I don't love anyone's kids more than mine. And most people would agree with that, unless you're on that list that they won't release. Oh, and anyways, I'm also cutting up some of this video because I'm getting bored. But let's continue.
Person at a time, one person
Please
at a
don't cut
time.
me off while I'm talking.
Brandon, you know next.
So here we have a very sensitive case with Ahmaud Arbery, and we know how black people as a whole feel already about Trump. Now, instead of you said nobody knows nothing about the details. So there was an option for you to stay completely mute on this, but you got all these videos and a whole lot of comments and a whole lot to say about this case. But every time you talk, you don't never defend the dead black man. You're defending the McMichaels who actually murdered this man. Why? Number one, because you're a cop. Number two, because your brand depends on it. You are the epitome of the grifter. You know, and I don't knock it like everybody got to get a hustle out here. Not everybody is as talented as others. So sometimes, you got to grift off of other people to make some of this stuff happen for your life and to pay your bills. But here's the thing. All right, you don't like black people. You're not pro-black. So my thing is, if you're not pro-black and you're not going to do anything for the black community, stop doing black outreach, because your black outreach is terrible. If you want to get people to vote for Trump, you're doing a horrible job. They should have hired the Hoteps, because no black people don't like you.
Hotep's been grifting for a long time, and he's the first person I've ever seen admit to it.
I'm one of the best grifters. I did the Starbucks video and grifted off the left and the right at the same goddamn time. So when I see a grifter, I know a grifter. I know how to grift. It's real easy. I did it for a whole year as an experiment. That's how I got in TPUSA. Because before I was in TPUSA, I was dissing all of y'all. But that's a whole nother story. I got inside. I see what y'all was about. But the truth is, black conservatism ain't about black people. If it was, y'all would be having different rhetoric. You wouldn't choose sides. So let's get back to the Arbery case.
Make sure y'all check out that video. Matter of fact, Never mind, I'll go find it because y'all lazy. Or maybe it's my job. I don't know. It probably is my job. You're right. Either way, I found it. The video for y'all, for those of you who don't know who Hotep is.
We about to go inside, get my free coffee. Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right, I heard y'all was racist, so I came to get my free coffee.
I saw that.
Yeah, I heard you guys don't like black people, so I wanted to get my Starbucks reparations voucher. What's that?
Is that a real thing?
It's a real thing.
I mean, I'll give it to you. I saw that on my Twitter last night. I was like, what the
Yeah, I need a free
I'll
coffee.
give you a free coffee.
That's what I'm talking about. This is justice.
Where was it? Philly. Philly? What? Are you serious?
Yeah, reparations, man. Gotta get my reparations for being black in America. Black Lives Matter.
My life do matter. What? Do you have any flavors in it? We got caramel, hazelnut.
I'll take caramel.
Because this video went viral 7 years ago, at the time, he was able to get on the Joe Rogan show, and Fox News also invited him. This was basically the whole situation because things got heated when they started talking about the Arbery case.
Here's my problem. Here's my problem with the Arbery case. We know that there may be some question marks about Arbery being a criminal, whatever. But can we say the same thing about, can we get you to say that the McMichaels was wrong? Can we get you to say that?
In the court of law? Or what? Like, what do you ask me to say? They haven't gone to court yet, so what are they wrong? What are they wrong about?
Was Arbery wrong?
About what?
About, I guess you said he was trespassing and was a burglar. That's what you accused him of.
Well, he not supposed. That's not his house, and he in there, so that's wrong.
Okay, so we're able to say
He
that Arbery
deserved
was
to die
wrong.
then, Brandon.
Nobody said he deserved to die.
Can we
Who
say
said
that?
he deserved to die? I'll give you $1,000 right now if you see a video where I say he deserved to. Matter of
I
fact,
just asked you
I
a
want
question because you seem to be.
Arbery never got his day in court either, but you're saying he was trespassing. What if he wasn't found guilty for that? I guess we'll never know.
Brandon, I personally, I came on here for this question. Brandon, I've spoken to you before. I think you're a great guy, and this is why I'm concerned about what's going on now. I mean, I think you know that a lot of us, for example, in other cases that, of course, other Black people have definitely pushed back on when we talk about it. For example, when people were kneeling during the football games, I didn't think that was right. And I was very vocal about that I'm proud of my flag and proud of America. But there are certain cases that are so clear cut, like, for example, Philando Castile. Most people, well, even if they go back later and look at it, know that it was a very clear-cut case and it was wrong. And then looking here in this issue, I
don't agree. You said you don't agree?
that it's so clear-cut that it's something that we can bring out and say as in unison, you know what? This is when it's wrong. Because what we get all the time is people saying that we never talk about racism when it actually exists. We talk about racism is everywhere. And I personally will say, and I will say that over and over again, I will call out people who make everything about race, because that's not true. But it's also not true when it is very obvious when something is maybe, you know what? Not even on this case, if it's not even about race, right? If Arbery were a white man and I saw that video, I would be just as horrified because that man did not deserve to die. Period.
Nobody said he did, though. I don't know. I'll give you $1,000 if you see anybody that said
right.
That man deserved
but
to die.
You know what you usually do when you know that something is wrong? You stand up for the person who was the victim. And that's the problem that we're not seeing.
Laquan McDonald. Did you make a video about Laquan McDonald? Did you make a video about Laquan McDonald?
We're not seeing you in this case.
No. Did you make a video about Laquan McDonald?
Can I finish what I'm saying? I'm saying
you're just making up stuff.
No, how am I making up stuff?
I made a video about Laquan McDonald's death at the hands of a police officer that shot him 12 times. Clearly, it was wrong. I made a whole video about how that was wrong.
Okay, can we go back?
How am I not defending?
Can I finish my statement on the Arbery, Brandon? I'm just saying, in this case, it seems that what it looks like is that you're going out of your way for people who are trying to be compassionate to really, I mean, we're always the ones who are going, oh, let's wait for the facts to come out, okay? And that is why a lot of people feel like we're heartless. But in situations where it's so clear-cut, 3 months after the fact it happened, that you continue to say, let's look at the facts, and the facts are coming out hour after hour in the media, and it's been actually justified by the Georgia Bureau
it's
of
not
Investigation.
justified.
Why won't you
call.
talk about the facts in that sense just as much as you talk about the facts in the other sense? Look,
let's
I was
say
the person who, for Shelley Luther, I was the person who was, I was definitely upset that there was injustice in that case. She's a white woman in Dallas. I believe that we should have the same type of focus. If we're going to look at that case and not see her skin color, we should look at this case and also have compassion and show the injustice when the injustice is right there in your face. Because this is what's going to hurt our outreach going forward.
No, what's going to hurt our outreach is
when it's so clear and obvious.
What's going to hurt our outreach? What's going to hurt our
ahead,
outreach?
Brandon.
What's going to hurt our outreach is when there is not all the information out there. People like me and Bryson, I don't know what other people said, but what me and Bryson was saying was just wait till the information come out there.
Even if this were true, which it's not, the only time people like Brandon Tatum want to wait for evidence to come out is when things look bad for an officer or in the case of a white person. But if you flip it, like in the recent situation with Carmelo Anthony, you will see that those same people, just like Brandon Tatum, will not wait.
Believe this.
Well, so what's the problem, man? We just have a difference of opinion. Why is my opinion based on my training experience somehow bad, but your opinion is fine? We both have opinions. At the court of law, they'll determine who's right or wrong.
Brendan, let me be very clear on here. I support your right to have your opinion, right? But I also am going to bring the counterpoints as well to the points that you're presenting. The problem I think a lot of people are having is that when these cases, you admitted it yourself, Brandon, right? Doing an interview today with Jesse Lee Peterson, both of you guys nodded in agreement where y'all said most of these black people are criminal.
No,
why are we always
they are. It doesn't matter if they're guilty or not. And all of this, name me one that didn't have a criminal record.
Hold on.
One that didn't have a criminal record. That's all we're talking about. Criminal record.
Brandon, and there goes the problem right there.
How is it true or not?
Hold on. Because just because you have a criminal record,
nobody said
does not. Then why mention it?
Because it is irrelevant. It is ironic. It is ironic. No, it's not. It's ironic that all of these cases that we see, people are involved in criminal activity. It's never. He said it's never a case where a person that just doing nothing is just gunned down. All these people have an extensive criminal history.
Why is that important?
Do you not think it? Do you not think that's strange?
So
no,
Shelley Luther,
just because you had a criminal past doesn't mean that you deserve to lose your life.
It's funny because
that is relevant in the case that's at play.
You know, here's the thing.
I gotta go.
They're quick to run and grab that talking point of Biden and Hillary Clinton. You know, created the You know, they created the crime bill. They created the crime bill.
You the fakest nigga I ever seen in my life.
They created the crime bill.
I see you in person.
They created the crime bill.
They created what you said. They created. I'm done, bro. You a fake nigga. I hope everybody see that.
I appreciate it.
Fake, bro. I'm gonna expose you to everybody. When I see you, nigga, we gonna be. It's on. It's gonna be on. I want you to know that because you call me on the phone and you saying all this, and then you get on the live stream and you playing this shit. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Is that black on black crime? Is that black on black crime?
You's a bitch. I called you. Everybody on your live stream know you's a bitch. And when I see you, I'm whooping your ass. I would cuss, but I'm a Christian. Everybody got it on live stream.
I like it.
You want to be hood, nigga? You want to be hood? Yeah. You on the phone talking shit to me, and you call me and saying you apologize? Yeah, nigga.
I never apologized.
You apologize?
I never
apologized. You didn't
apologized.
apologize. My wife listened to you, nigga.
I never apologized. What I said was, what I said was,
bitch, nigga.
That's what I said.
Let's wrap this up. All right, I appreciate everybody. Being on. I'm sorry to the viewers that had to experience that. We'll take this on Twitter for comments and everything. Y'all have a good night.
Hey, thanks everybody.
There's
very emotional, and you are law enforcement. That's a little scary too because he can't control his emotions, and you have to control your emotions to be a police officer. But we not done. This is my favorite part of the video, the clips part. Let's continue.